All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I see parents are slowly joining in. It's 5:35. So again, welcome parents to our April PPN meeting. On behalf of Mr. Anderson and his assistant principal who's out sick today, and another assistant principal had to go to PD. So I'll be giving the elementary updates. Well, let's start. We'll start first with the high school. Tonight, there's no special presentation. It's just you're just hanging out with the male administrator tonight. So we won't be before you long. We're going to share some updates and some different things going on for the month, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. But tonight is just the school principals. If you have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself at the appropriate time and ask questions. We'll start with the high school first, and then we'll end with the elementary.
Okay, good evening, parents. Thank you for coming. Updates from the high school. We are very proud that one of our 11th graders, Sean Bell, qualified. Well, he won the DECA state competition in finance and qualified for the international DECA competition in Anaheim, California. And I bring that up, that's just a reminder to encourage your children to enroll in those CTE programs. They've gone there 2 years in a row. The web design class has gone to Grand Rapids as part of the Business Professionals of America conference, so has accounting. Construction trades is always going on trips, getting certifications. JROTC, they travel all over the Midwest and down south for competitions. So just a lot of opportunities, and it is that time where students can sign up for classes next year. And that's a great chance to go ahead and get into a program where you get some exposure outside of the school building. Also, we are in the throes of testing right now. You probably got a communication from the high school. Tomorrow, our 9th and 10th grade students are taking the PSAT. They should arrive at normal time, 7:55, same door, door 5, and they will view their classroom list, which was also sent out today. And they will go in and they will test until roughly 11:45. And once all of the rooms are done testing, we will dismiss. So we're going to dismiss. We mailed a letter out about this. We're going to dismiss around 11:45 or noon. There will not be lunch served. They will have a half day. And then our juniors and seniors will be learning virtual tomorrow. So there's a form we sent out for them to check in for their attendance. And there's a short Google Classroom assignment for all 6 of their classes. It's real crucial that we have those juniors and seniors logging in because we want to maintain high attendance so we do not have to make this day up and add on a day for the seniors and for 9th through 11th as well. Next week, we have PSAT and SAT makeup, which will be communicated to anyone who did not attend the initial test. And we also have M-STEP for our 11th graders, but that's just occurring in their normal social studies and science classes. So that'll just happen in class. Also, I did want to promote next week, there is a district dance recital on Wednesday at 6 p.m., followed by a district vocal night Thursday at 6 p.m. It's the first time, at least in my tenure at CPA, that we're having a district-wide night for each of those. So it should be really nice to see kindergartners all the way up through 12th grade students participating. Again, that's next Wednesday and Thursday. And final thing I want to mention, I'm probably talking to the wrong set of parents here, but we just want to give a reminder about the importance of attendance, especially as we're coming in the last quarter of the school year. That a lot of times that's really just make or break if you're going to pass a class. If you have a high number of absences, it's extremely difficult to pass. And then that ends up resulting in summer school. It's harder to get a summer job. It's just down a track that you don't really want to go down, make things more challenging for yourself. So showing up every day, I believe there's about 40 days left, just coming every single day. And if you do that, your chances of passing your classes and doing well are so much higher. So 8:05 is when we start, 7:55 or 7:50 is what we ask for the drop off, and hopefully we can all finish the school year strong. So that is all from the high school. I will pass it down to Mr. Waters for middle school updates.
Good evening, parents. I have a few quick short announcements. Number one, I want to celebrate our 7th grade student, Araya Perry. She's part of the Michigan Council of Women in Technology, and she was a website design finalist. So I want to celebrate her. I do want to reiterate what Mr. Erickson said about attendance. One of the issues that we face in the middle school is 7:55 school starts. Many students are rolling in at 8:15, 8:20. So they're missing about a half an hour of their first hour, which is affecting their grade. So please make sure that your child reports to school on time. We serve breakfast at 7:40, so you can drop them off early so they can be on time. Our eighth graders are taking the PSAT currently, and then we will be following it up next week with the M-STEP. I just want to focus on three things: make sure that they're getting their proper rest each night, going to bed early, proper diet, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then finally that they're focused for these testing sessions, because it's important that they do well, because this can show where they're at academically. This month, we honored our teacher of the month, which is our science teacher, Miss Tyus Thomas. We congratulate her on all the things that she has done for the students. Our Fresh Nation after school enrichment program, we were able to take students on a fine dining experience to Fishbones. We try to expose our students to so many different opportunities, so many different situations so they can be more engaged. On April 25th is our middle school's moms club. Any parents interested in joining our middle school's moms clubs, building relationships, fellowship, accountability, please join. That will be on April 25th in room 117 in our building. The high school will be here to visit and speak with our eighth graders to tell them the experience in high school as they matriculate in the educational process. And we thank Mr. Erickson and the team for inviting us to the eighth grade open house that was last Tuesday. That was a good event. We also want to congratulate, I know you're going to talk about this too, Mr. Williams, but I'm going to talk about it first. Our fifth and sixth grade boys basketball team who won the championship this weekend, Saturday, completing a perfect season at 16-0. We also looking forward to all parents and families attending the district choir night, which is next Thursday, which is April 8th, next Thursday at 6 p.m. And finally, we do have our enrichment program that has been up and running. I just want to reiterate to the parents that Fresh Nation, which is our broadcasting enrichment program, is on Tuesdays from 3:30 to 5. We have martial arts Monday and Wednesday from 3:30 to 4:30. We have leadership and sports on Tuesday and Thursdays, which is from 3:30 to 5. We have golf that will be implemented next week that will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we have a new program, Life Builders Bible Study, which is on Tuesdays. Please make sure that your students attend. They have signed up. We send home communication to make sure that, and permission slips, so that we know that you're allowing them to come to this program. And lastly, no, that's not last. That's about it from Mr. Waters. I would like to pass the mic to Mr. Ken Williams.
Of course, I said over all this time and I lost my elementary notes. I thought I had them right here. I printed them out, but okay. So thank you, Mr. Waters and Mr. Erickson. Parents, just to FYI, if you have an eighth grade student that's going to the high school and you missed last week's phenomenal open house, a chance to see the school and meet the administration, you can always give a call out to Mr. Erickson and his team to come over for an individual opportunity to talk to him about opportunities that they have offered at the high school. So just in case you missed that night, does not mean you are left off as far as communication information. The counselors and principals are always available to assist you in any questions or concerns you may have as far as the high school is concerned. Let me get back to thank you, Mr. Waters. Mr. Anderson also had in his notes the elementary fifth and sixth grade basketball championship that was this Saturday. So the fifth and sixth grade, the middle school elementary shares that team, is but one in the elementary, one in the middle schools. They went 15-0, undefeated season. So we hurrah to them on that championship. There's a school-wide clap out this Friday for the elementary school, and they'll have pizza, I guess, also for that day. So parents be on the lookout for information about that. A school-wide clap out this Friday. I don't know who we clapping out this early in April, but we'll get information on that. Career Day is May 24th for the elementary school. Again, I'm giving all the information for elementary school in the absence of their principal. Career Day is May 24th, grades K through 5. The links to register will be sent out tomorrow. So parents, if you or if you know anybody that can give us an hour, hour and a half of your time to come and speak to the kids about all the careers that you guys are involved with, please look for a link tomorrow to register so we can have a full, robust career day program. Kindergarten promotional ceremony is at 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock on Thursday, June 13th. Just giving you guys a heads up 2 months in advance that you'll get information on this in the upcoming future. But again, that's June 13th for kindergarten parents, 9 and 12 o'clock. Fifth grade promotion ceremony is on June 14th at 9 a.m. Fifth grade promotion ceremony, June 14th, 9 a.m. And the pre-K graduation celebration is June 17th at 9 a.m. So just information from the elementary school, and there's also upcoming Daddy-Daughter Day that's coming up. You get more information about that as well. So parents, if you know anybody who's looking to enroll their student in kindergarten roundup was April 8th to the 12th. It's still open right now. So this is the perfect time before it gets full. If you know anybody, any family member, any neighbor or friend that's looking to enroll their student for kindergarten at Channel Park Academy, now is the time to come up to the elementary school between the hours of 8 and 4 to enroll your child for kindergarten. Open enrollment, re-enrollment for the district will be starting in, I think, the first week in May. So parents, you will first receive a survey asking you questions about your service here at Channel Park Academy this school year. And we want to look to get some information from you to help us better plan for the future. So that survey should be going out between tomorrow and Friday, and be prepared just to answer those questions very candidly. And so we can make sure that we are getting prepared for the next school year. That's what they call it. That's kind of our re-enrollment survey. Just kind of get feedback from the parents to see what you guys think and feel, and what suggestions and ideas you may have for us to improve on. And then next month will be the actual re-enrollment. So again, the survey will be going out between tomorrow and Friday. Please if you could help us out, and please respond to the survey. Take them more than 3-4 minutes to fill it out. But the information that you give us is very vital for our planning. Upcoming in May 7th, and parents, you will receive all this information, whether it be via text, via email, or social media. If you have not followed us on social media, please follow us on Instagram and Facebook, because everything, most of the principals have been saying, will also be on our social media pages as well. But May 7th, we're having our second annual CPA curriculum night. You can see the flyer. Okay, it's kind of coming in and out, but you will receive the flyer by email and by text. May 7th, second annual curriculum night from 5:30 to 8 p.m. We had a great time last year. Different vendors coming out. You can see what the kids have been doing all year, hands-on projects. I do need about 10 parents to volunteer. So I got a few on the call tonight, but I need 10 parents to volunteer to be a part of this night, to help us facilitate this night. So if you can do that for me, just email me at williamsk@channelparkacademy.net. Williams, WILLIAMSK @channelparkacademy.net. I need about between 10 to 15 parents from 5 to 8 o'clock that night to assist us in putting on this dynamic curriculum night. So I already know I got Mr. Rasco. That's one of my great supportive parents. He'll be there, him and his wife. They already signed up. I ain't got to even ask about it. I know they're going to be there to support me. So again, parents, if you can help us out that night on May 7th from 5 to 8, please email me that you are willing to support and volunteer. I think that's it that we have right now.
Can I add something, Ken?
Yes, go ahead, Waters.
I do want to send a shout out to all the fathers that attended our Dads and Donuts.
Yes, I'm on my
Friday.
mind. Yes.
We had about, Ken, 80 signed up?
Yeah, about 60 signed up, and like 25 didn't get a chance to sign up. So yeah, we had a phenomenal turnout. Yes.
And just to know that, put the word out there, because we're trying to create an environment, a community where they're with the fathers in the community, with their support, fellowship, accountability, and participation. But it was a great event. We'll have one each month. We'll bring in guest speakers. We'll have opportunities where we will have dads and donuts with our children. So we just want to push that out there, because the more participative that the fathers are, the more successful our school will be. We also know that mothers are crucial to the development of our children, but fathers add another layer to support. and we want to get as many fathers involved as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Waterford. Yeah, I definitely was not going to forget about that. That was huge for us. I almost forget. So, and yeah, we hope to, any confusion, we called it Dads with Donuts. We're going to change that name in the near future because a lot of dads wanting to come up and actually eat a donut with their child. And we're going to honor that. We definitely going to, our next event will be eating donuts with your kids. So a lot of dads who came up thought they were going to have a chance to eat with their child a donut. And that's not what we were trying to accomplish that. They were just trying to bring the dads together to just talk and brainstorm, just kind of build unity. But because so many fathers were really wanted to do that with their children, and that's what the actual name comes from, Donuts with Dads, we're going to actually do that at our next event. So that's up forth in the comments. So we're going to change the name of what we do with the dads to something else, so there's no more confusion in the future. But parents, if your husband or your child's father came, thank them for us for coming. But we are going to make sure that we do the actual Donuts with Dads where students, because we had dads in high school, dads in middle school, dads in elementary that came out that wanted to spend that time with their child eating a donut. So we want to make sure we honor and hear that plea. So again, thank you for all the dads that came out, and for those who could not make it. Again, like Mr. Waters said, we will continue this organic project. We're just going to roll with it as we grow it. But we know the more that we are invested and involved as men in the community and men at the school, the better outcomes we can have for our children. If any parents have any questions, comments, concerns, you can unmute yourself at this point in time and talk. If not, we're going to wrap it up because that's all we have for the day. Unless Mr. Erickson has anything extra, Mr. Waters, anything extra. I know at this point in time I don't, but parents, be on the lookout for that parent survey. And let's finish this fourth quarter strong, because again, we have about 8 weeks of school, and then the school year is over. So I'm hoping and praying that every parent on this call, their student is on track to graduate, on track to be promoted to the next grade level, on track to pass school this year. But if not, if there's any questions with any grades or issues, please reach out to the school so we can try to do what we can do an intervention for this last quarter of the school year. All right, parents, thank you for coming. I'm not gonna hold you and try to stay dry out here. I got to drive home, but it stopped raining for right now. But it's supposed to rain from 3 to 7, so we'll see. All right, everybody, have a great day. Have a good night.